My name is Sarah Alcadre.
And Ray Alcadre. What made us open a coffee shop? So several years ago, I moved out of corporate life, but during my corporate life, traveled the world, tasting coffee in South America and across Europe. And so I had a passion for good coffee, and in returning to the US, I would always be slightly disappointed in the coffee that was available. So decided as I was going into semi-retirement that I would pursue a coffee shop. And it would be a family-run business, hence my daughter's involved managing the operation. So our first location was in a residential area, and when COVID hit in March of 2020, we closed it because the foot traffic was a lot lower in that location. And then we took the time during COVID to actually renovate this space, which is closer to Michigan Avenue, right in the heart of West Dearborn, which is a downtown area with lots of foot traffic and lots of businesses right around us. Most of our marketing plan is geared towards social media platforms, primarily Instagram with a secondary channel on Facebook, and then we also have a website, traditional website for the business.
We do have a seasonal menu. It ranges probably every 3 to 4 months we switch it up. And we try to align it with whatever season, obviously, we're going into. So as spring came around, we typically go into the florals, summer, something a little lighter, and then bring back some cozier drinks as fall rolls in with winter. So there's always something different, and it's one of those things that we try to create a bit of excitement with. When it runs out, it runs out. Our biggest seller it's debatable. I'd say it's either our lavender latte or our caramel. And I think a lot of places are implementing a lavender, so it's kind of like a running thing that people visit different coffee shops to test the lavender. So far we're pretty proud of ours. Yeah.
We are an art gallery in addition to being a craft coffee shop. So you can see there's art on the walls currently, but we hold other types of events, such as live music, poetry readings. If the espresso base isn't good, the game is over. You're not even in the game. So having the right grinders, having the right water filtration, having the right espresso, having quality beans, is getting a number of the variables under control so that you repeatedly pull a good shot of espresso. The way we went around picking a roaster was pretty straightforward. We're big on local. And we have a local roaster in the area that we've have a long relationship with. They're called Great Lakes Roasting. They've been around since 1994. So they're one of the longer established craft roasting companies in the Michigan area. But we also explore other roasters across the country. So we've used roasters in Illinois, for example, such as Dark Matter. And we'll bring in specialty coffees from across the country, and we'll feature them in our marketing to bring people in to try single cups of coffee from roasters that are exciting and doing great things across the country. So what has been the hardest part about opening a coffee shop? A coffee shop can be underestimated. So if somebody thinks coffee is cool and they want to have a hipster type, coffee joint, it's not as simple as rent a space, put some equipment in, and you're up and running. If you're going to take the business seriously, you really have some research to do. You've got some homework to do. You've got to figure out how the equipment plays into the product you'll be delivering. The advice I'd give to somebody who wants to open a coffee shop is do your homework. Make sure you study the area, look at the demographics, write a business plan. The research that you put in is going to pay dividends on your ability to open and be successful at the start.
You want to find your group, what makes you different, why people should come back to yours.